Now, because this area can be very, very tight in most people, we're going to use the standard balls, green in my case. And we're going to set up in the upper trapezius, just here. So if you can, reach back, feel the medial border of your scapula. Here we have C7, the prominent bone of the neck. You want to be about diagonal right in here. Next, by adding a bridge, we compress. We're using what's called compression now into these balls, and you'll feel that muscle tissue gather around the balls. We're adding abdominal breathing here. For 5 breaths. Following this, using your feet, your hips are off the ground. You can use yoga blocks here if you find this is too stressful. We're going to strip the muscle fibers of the trapezius, keeping that good abdominal breath. Cross. Now by bridging, we're in compression, we're going to cross fiber the trapezius muscles. And this will feel like someone with their thumbs in your shoulders. Should feel very good. Abdominal breathing. Bring your arms straight out in front. Shrug. And counter shrug. Shrug. Counter shrug. Shrug. Counter shrug. Take a little break if you like. You're actually pinning, stretching the muscle. Pin and stretch. From the previous position, we move ourselves up. Essentially, the ball is lower. Now here we combine a few different principles. You want hands to the ceiling. Again, mind your abdominal, thoracic breathing. What you'll do here, you'll feel as you reach your arms to the ceiling that your shoulder blades, your scapula widen. So once again, you're pinning, you're pulling, stretching those muscles. Inhale. Exhale, and pull back like you want to crush those balls between your scapula. Inhale. Exhale. Move up a little more. Once again, abdominal thoracic breathing. Now if you can, as long as the shoulders feel okay, and drop your shoulders away from the ears. That's always a safe thing to do. So you don't want to be up here. You don't want shoulders to ears. Drop them, and you may find it's a little easier to hug the rib cage. Now you're just going to roll side to side. And to finish up, we're in strictly a breathing drill. So from where you were previously, you push up yet again. Now your head will be resting on the floor, your hips are resting on the floor. Strictly a breathing exercise. Now, these balls give nice feedback underneath you. So when you breathe in, imagine a thread pulling the sternum to the ceiling. Exhale and gather. Think about gathering the skin up into your ribs. So you're inhaling. Thread pulls up. As a reaction, your ribs, your back ribs are pushing into the balls. Exhale, gather that skin up, tilt the hips, really hollow out the abdomen. Nice and squared up, the knees below the hips, the hands below the shoulders. And thread one arm through. If you can touch shoulder to ground, go ahead and do that. If not, you may want to get a yoga block. Now you're going to use what we call abdominal breathing in this position. breathing into the abdomen. In this position, you'll feel your rib cage actually tighten up and resist your breathing. So we take a few deep abdominal breaths. And note how it feels in the rib cage, as well as the hips, the low back, and in the neck.